Welcome back. I couldn't think of any detective show. Law and Order. There we go.
Dun dun.
June 22nd, 1951. Yeah, it's 1951 now.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. To be fair,
1951 BCE.
Time.
District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
The problem is that's AM, so it still wouldn't work.
After morning.
Oh, that's right. I gave Maya Joker. I gotta. Oh, Nick.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, you made her the Joker for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason. I wonder why.
Probably because she's the root cause of all the problems.
Exactly. I wish I could do not Heath Ledger's Joker. I'm doing Heath Ledger's Joker. I wish I could do Mark Hamill's Joker. I really wish I could.
I fucking love
so
that one episode of, or that one clip that they did where Mark Hamill voiced all of the characters, villains, and heroes.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw a clip of that. It was pretty funny. Did you know that Von Karma's daughter's only 18? Just like me.
Yeah. Why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, in Germany all this time by herself. She's so grown up.
Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me, and well, I'm the daughter of a master. A Pokemon master. But I'm still just a little girl. Throat's hurting.
You can change voices, but you don't have to kill your throat.
It's more from the Shadow one than it is this one. And it's because it's winter, all the the heat's going, so the air's dry.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's only like it's nice and cool
Man,
temperature.
Shut up.
Have you considered humidifier?
No, because I don't want to.
I think humidifiers are great.
And on top of that, we're a suspect in the murder trial.
For the second time.
Oh, don't worry.
Not the last one.
I'm going for a world record. Read your goddamn lines.
I was about to.
You waited so long.
But I think you're really strong too, Maya. Just for all you've gone through at this point. Yeah, man, it's only going to get worse.
Good morning.
Oh, God.
The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you.
You're leaving JFK and going into, like, Australian.
It's hard because it's very close.
On a side note, dude, fun fact, the person who has the longest prison sentence is a person named Chamoy Thipiaso from Thailand who served in 1989 141,078 years prison sentence.
That's crazy.
Do they have prisons in the afterlife?
It's called hell.
They also then proceeded to.
But I would assume he gets out of hell.
Anyway. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother's coming today to show her support. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Pearly, you're innocent.
She's like 7. She doesn't know, and she's never been outside.
I don't blame her, but at the same time,
she's also never been outside the village, so she doesn't know anything.
I'm gonna feel so bad for her.
Pearls. She's one of my favorite characters, but it's hard to say when most of the main cast, all the main cast are great. I've said most, but I like all of the main cast. Yes, Mr. Nick.
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough. Phoenix, we've been over this before.
Mr. Nick,
come on.
that's enough.
How many law cases without them?
This doesn't even count for the ones that you don't actually see. He has done cases in between the first game and this game.
Yeah, so...
You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Hurley, not this again. You can't tell Nick about my diary.
What? What was that?
Oh, don't worry about it. There's plenty of photos you're unaware of.
Please, can you just do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two alone.
Thank goodness.
Pearls, I love you, but
You know, now that I think about it, Phoenix it might actually just not be doing it for that sake, but just so she doesn't have to witness what's gonna go down.
you know, it's crazy now thinking about how many adoptive daughters Phoenix has.
Jesus Christ.
He's a good dad.
I argue he's sometimes questionable.
Well, he has good intentions at least.
The road paved to hell.
We'll deal with that later. Nick.
This way Pearls won't be. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's trying to protect Pearls.
Yeah, which is honestly good for him.
What do you mean? This is for her character growth. This is character development, Nick.
Is this the kind of growth you want to see for a 7-year-old Maya?
That's what I had to see. I had to watch my mom shoot my dad.
Are you okay there?
There's like one part of my throat that's like really dry. June 22nd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Law and Order SVU. Great show, by the way. Not 100% accurate at how it's and how things are done, but hey.
To be fair, it's
It's
part propaganda.
It's television. It's television.
Yeah, it's also part propaganda.
Judge, if you may.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. One second.
I'll
Drink
read
some water, man.
I am. I'm slowly drinking water. It's a bit warm because it was sitting next to my laptop. I'll read it while he's away. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. I was going to say journey for some reason.
I thought you were going to say judgment.
That would be more accurate than what I was going to say.
The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
This is televised? Isn't that illegal?
No. You can televise law cases.
Oh.
Some can, yeah. I mean, hell, we had a few presidential ones that were being shown live.
Not touching this, not politics.
Oh,
I'm not going into any of it. I'm just saying, just to go how. Fine.
All over the. I lost the shadow. I can't remember how to do it now. All over the world, huh? Alright, hold on. I gotta do my.
Did you go to Snake and you'll just.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do.
Shadow.
What's the? I'm blanking so hard I can't remember the line. Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh? All over the world, huh? No, that's not it. It wasn't.
Around the world, around
No.
the world.
Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
I think you need to be a bit more
We're all
friendly.
diamond dogs.
I'm trying my best over here. Karma.
Sorry. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool, wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who never lost a case, becoming prosecutor 5 years ago. Meanwhile, she's like 19.
18.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, we technically haven't lost either ourselves.
technically, I think he's
No.
lost one.
No, we haven't lost one yet.
Well, no, not us, but I think Phoenix, by this point in the timeline, has lost one.
No, I don't think so yet.
Which one?
I could have sworn he did, but...
He does
Naturally,
lose
the
a
world's
case or
eyes-
two throughout the series, but at this point, no, not yet.
Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country of Japan America.
Huh. It's nice to see Miss Von Karma. There we go, I got it back.
Oh my.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye.
Well, at least she's not a fucking idiot.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight.
That might be a little sexist, Phoenix.
Am I wrong?
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Sure, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave that room at one point. Oh, well.
Excuse me?
She's changing her approach.
But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what's the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe this is where she dropped the key. And you can substantiate that claim. Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution likes to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Yeah, it's really good we got Pearly out of this.
Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan.
Seems really torn by this. Like, these two are sisters, right?
No. No, that's her. That's her aunt.
Right.
That's her aunt.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was her mother that was a sister to her. Right?
Yes, Misty.
I got some wires crossed.
A little bit.
Name and occupation.
Oh, I didn't give her. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a normal voice because it's gonna hurt my throat if I keep doing these voices. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium in the manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
Technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is.
Yes, that is. You be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you're performing this technique, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
What in the world could it...
Mystic Maya. She escaped from the room.
What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
But... You...
I'm thinking here, like, if they're now admitting that she was completely possessed, doesn't that make it not her fault anymore?
Technically, by performing the ritual, she accepts all responsibilities for what happens afterwards, I would imagine.
Something like that, or at the very least, accessory to murder.
Yeah.
Since you gave them the ability to murder. Anyway, Judge.
Sorry. Uh, Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think something just upped the ante on this trial.
What do you mean, Shadow? Do you think they have a Chaos Emerald?
I think
Wait.
they have the Master Emerald in her hair.
Wait a second, is that Obama on the other side? Oh god, he's pulling out a Chaos Emerald!
Chaos? I can't do Obama's voice.
Chaos. The Chaos Emeralds. You mean, like, this one here?
No, I know which one you were talking. I know what you're referencing, but I can't do the Obama voice.
I know.
After we heard the gunshot, if I could, I would give it to Morgan. I'm just gonna say that. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door, opened and entered the chamber. Requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Miss Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. That was worded a little weird, I think, but hey. With great strength, she hit me in the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Convenient.
Trying to place the key in the fire pit.
Mm.
Why have you hidden this until now?
I do not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. Read your goddamn lines, Karma.
Sorry. My own throat was getting dry. And I was drinking out of my Tremor of Gluttony mug. Thank you, Baxic. That's right. She was simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
She hates you, Phoenix.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Oh boy.
Cross-examination. Maya's escape. Escape from the city.
I don't think there's definitely no point in that one. I don't think.
Gotta follow your rainbow.
Deluxe playing the game, we're making jokes.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
I guess I think we should press this one because
We should. She did ask us to call the police, but we should press it.
Yeah. Was it really necessary to have something that? Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police?
To be fair, we did. You followed that direction. Both of you did it.
Yeah. If there was a possibility of escape, one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes.
Yes. That is a very good point.
At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further.
Yep.
It was a little, yeah.
There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger. But I thought to myself,
that doesn't seem right.
well, we know that's not right, 'cause
Well,
she's a goddamn liar.
That was very noble of you, Miss Fay.
That's not good at all. Not good at all.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue.
That line of questioning literally got us nowhere.
Maybe this one?
I mean,
Well,
It got us something. We
I
just
just
don't
want-
know how to pin it.
I just wanna... Nope. Okay, yes.
One that one and one the other one.
Wouldn't exactly call that hanging, but I guess that's hearsay, really.
Yes, I mean, we can always just ask her. Not like it costs us anything.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it, that's all.
Hmm. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by the statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
But why would you lie about something like that?
It's very painful for me to say this, however.
A witness was lying to cover for the defendant. Okay, but now, like, the defendant's been... The witness has literally been, like, shown to not be trustworthy.
Mm-hmm. So, you were covering for the defendant.
Well, yes. Only a little later that I was informed of what had occurred. That my renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected. Pray do tell, what did she...
Yep, there it is.
This witness didn't... The witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what the unexpected thing was, there's always later. Yes, I'm sorry.
Why does it feel like there's a rock in the pig on my stomach?
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Hey, we definitely gotta press this one.
Yeah, because I don't think that's what happened.
Was it really that easy for her to escape the room from you?
I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember, at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know it firsthand.
I'm choosing to believe that the judge here is like 23 now. And just aged very fast.
I'm gonna Google that really quickly.
I don't think they actually say what age he is. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have... No.
She did say she was knocked out, so...
Yeah, sorry, Phoenix.
Yes, I would have, but however...
Press...
At the base of her neck, she should have a bruise or something on her neck.
Yeah, you fainted?
I
The
became
judge is only like 40, actually.
dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. Why does he act like such an old man? 40's not that old. Unless Japan's just saying something about this. Making fun of
To
us.
be fair, he's been a judge for like 16 years and like goes up to 2028 still as a judge.
Speaking of which...
How long were you unconscious?
How long makes it so I'm clear of any charges? Not sure, about 10 minutes perhaps?
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness elaborate on the point for us.
Okay. So we know where she went.
Well,
Went to the incinerator.
assuming she's not lying.
Well, let's press this first. If we need to, we can present the key or the burned cloth.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Like,
No, what?
Might as well question further. It's not going to cost us anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all we're gonna get is... Yeah.
Phoenix.
You never know. He might be leading a question here.
Yeah, so while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant was.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Because she wasn't there when I woke up, you dumbass.
Could have been arrested by then.
But they were both in the room when we came back.
Hmm.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that the witness is not able to confirm this. The key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Okay, so we just need to press for all these, that's really it.
Yeah.
No, good to know. That's enough. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from that, we can establish that IFA did leave the chamber. Except we can't. We have to go to another witness for that.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah.
I was like, who are they going to bring in? I'm just now realizing who they're going to bring in.
Yeah,
Well,
there's only
there's
one
only
person.
one option.
Yeah, I just completely forgot that they existed for a bit.
I just hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. It probably will, but we've taken worse.
Now, let's take a logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes. That is exactly what we should...
He was agreeing with you.
This is serious contempt of court.
I mean, I don't think the judge wants to call it because he might just get whipped.
To be fair, he's not bleeding after all these whippings, so clearly he's got iron skin.
Nano machine, son. Now
At the
then,
end of the one, didn't you?
what the escapee has done was she'd gone to speak with a certain person.
Speak with someone.
Who was it? I want to know. The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Yep. There was only one person you were gonna call, Miss Karma.
Think I can see where this is headed.
Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, like, Eeny Meeny. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at, university. What's this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. If that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what it means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
That's fair. It's not very necessary to know.
Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Meany. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake.
It's kind of funny coming from Phoenix. After the murder.
Who has literally no spine. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone, like, came into the room, like, really suddenly. it was like, oh my god, totally my sister.
I was wondering if that was ever going to get brought up.
I like hadn't seen her in so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible. No, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered the room was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
All right, now whip him.
Judge, yeah, Judge, please keep up.
She doesn't whip him when he deserves it.
Yeah.
Really now, Your Honor. Well, no, obviously it's a reward. Maya Fey was still in the channeling, in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of the witness's sister? Yes. Mimi Miney. She was the nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh. Well, this is... Witness. Witness me! Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why didn't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Meanie, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person.
Unfortunate. That was a nice car.
It really was.
Oh, and sorry about your sister.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Beanie? She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. Ghosts and stuff, like, this is just normal? I can't believe that a spirit would go so far to use a medium as to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimony points to that as the truth. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just down. Was it all made up? Was it all just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Okay, Mia, I was like trying to do something dramatic here, please.
That's too bad. I'm the edgy character now. I do all the drama.
I'm the ultimate life form.
I'm the ultimate prosecutor.
You're the defense!
I'm changing sides. It fits with my edgy character.
Ox MP5.
Who are you? What are you doing with Mia?
I'm Mia
Chaos
Android.
Control. I'm Metal Mia.
Well, it's well constructed, but it's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone, like yarn. We could do it, Phoenix. Let's find out that one loose thread. Find that one loose thread.
What do you mean we? You were just saying you were changing over to the prosecution.
I can still find it on the other side. I'm an anti-hero you don't understand. And unwind these tapestry of lies.
This is what happens when you have friends on the other side.
Be fair, they taught me a very good jingle.
Your Honor, there is room for
Control.
doubt, so the defense will like to cross-examine the witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool sprouts out more foolishly fooled rowlets. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
Phoenix, we have to kill her.
No, we don't. Shut up.
Damn.
At least someone in this courtroom gets what I'm doing. After the murder. We'll see you guys next time.
Chaos control.
Oh wait, we did this bit last time.
No, fuck.